What's going on, everybody? Scenes Podcast, episode
19.
19. Today we got special guest Cole Magnotta and your hosts Nick and Chris. We're going to talk about predominantly NBA offseason today, NBA draft, trade rumors.
The Russell Westbrook trade.
At the end, we might dive into some MLB trades like Joey Gallo and what's his name? Anthony Rizzo to the Yankees.
Fucking Italians
We got the fucking Goombas in the Bronx now. We're going to talk about it a little bit at the end. So, yeah.
I don't know shit about baseball, so I'm going to sit here.
It'll just be me and Cole talking a little bit.
I'll just listen. So, where do we want to start? I think we start with the Russell Westbrook trade. I think it was fucking massive. I expected another big trade last night, but there was one trade, and it was fucking huge. I mean, I like it.
There was a lot of talk about Ben Simmons getting traded last night. I thought that was going to happen.
Woj was tweeting like tonight he'll be traded by. He'll be traded by tonight. Then didn't happen. Bullshitter. Woj isn't a fucking reliable source anymore.
So, Cole, what do you think about the Westbrook trade?
Westbrook trade? I think it makes their team a lot better. I think it's a good regular season trade. I think they're going to be, whether AD can't play the whole year, LeBron can't play the whole year, I do think they're going to be better throughout the regular season because Westbrook is going to make, I don't know, THT better, or he's going to make.
Shout out AJ, THT.
Yeah, I don't know another player on that damn team. I don't care about that damn team. But he's going to make those players better, and he's going to get 7 wins for them when LeBron's sitting out resting his thigh, and then and then when AD's out, him and LeBron when AD's out is going to be a lot.
Still going to be a great team,
yeah. I mean,
I don't think they would win the championship. They need AD obviously there, but even if it's just LeBron, if LeBron and AD are healthy, they don't need Westbrook. But they need a competent point guard, and they also need shooters, obviously.
My problem with this pickup was that it doesn't fix any of the problems that they had. It makes them better, piece by piece, but they have a massive perimeter shooting problem.
Yeah.
And that this doesn't fix any of those problems. And what I just found out, I was checking, Russell Westbrook is actually making $44 million.
Their luxury tax is going to be off the wazoo.
They're not going to be able to afford anyone of any significant value.
They're going to bring back some guys.
They're going to have to, but I don't see. If I'm them, because they wanted chip with just AD and LeBron. Yeah. If I were them, I would have spread that money across multiple pieces in the offseason rather than trading for a guy like Westbrook.
Well, it's also tough because they had to offload the contract. They offloaded Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, and what's his face, Montrez. So that $44 million. It's not just $44 million out of nowhere. It's $44 million minus those other contracts. Don't know the state of those guys' contracts.
I do.
What?
Montrez was making 9.7 next year. Kuzma's supposed to make $13 million next year. He's jumping up to 13. I don't know why specifically, but what was the other one?
This has got to be his fifth-year option, right?
Caldwell Pope, I think he's only making around 5 or 6, but I'm not 100% on that one.
So you just knew that off the top of your head?
I just do my
Cole
homework.
knows his shit.
Cole's a fucking beast.
Do my homework.
So we talked about this last night with AJ and John as well. I just don't see where these other role players are coming from.
They'll come when you got a team that's a fucking championship caliber team. Players want to go there. We saw that with the Nets.
Yeah, but players also but who though?
I don't know, dude. It'll be the end of the free agent deadline.
Just give us give us a couple names that are possibilities.
Okay, well, I think Rudy Gay. I think Rudy Gay would be a great piece.
Yeah, they already said Woj already tweeted it's happening.
Oh, did he?
No, I don't know what's happening, but he already tweeted about Rudy Gay, so it's probably gonna happen.
Okay, yeah. So,
but I could see a Doug McDermott type of guy, like him, a white shooter. I mean, something like that. They don't have, but that's what you're looking at. You're not looking at.
You're looking at bottom of the barrel type.
The only shooters that are there. I mean, Bryn Forbes is there. He opted out, but he's probably gonna stay with that team.
Maybe not bottom of the barrel, but they're not.
They're good shooters,
They're
but
good shooters, but
Doug McDermott's a good shooter, but.
I want to pose this question to Tim because we talked about this at the baseball game the other day.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to ask you. So we talked about how the NBA is migrating towards a shooting league. It is already a shooting league.
Migrating.
So you said that every top NBA team, contending team, has at least 4 guys in their starting lineup who could shoot the ball, who could space the floor. And I don't know if the Lakers have that.
Okay.
But you were saying it doesn't matter, and explain to me why.
Okay, so first off, I think Russell Westbrook is enough. as a shooter because of how dominant of a player he is on otherwise. Because we were originally talking about this topic because we were saying what would Ben Simmons need to do to be on a good team that he could compete with. That was about the talk, and I was saying you can't have what do you call it, Ben Simmons with a dominant big because there's two people sitting on the low block. Because Nick was saying you should play power forward, I didn't think that would work. But so back.
Well, I gotta defend myself for a second because when I say Ben Simmons at the power forward, it doesn't mean like you play him on the low block. It means you don't play him at the 1, and then let's say you play him at the 1, then you have a power forward starting. You just start him with a point guard playing at the 1.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a positioning. 1 through 4 can be positionless most of the time. At the end of the day,
Well, he's a point forward.
he's a point forward. He's not a point guard because I'd rather play him with another guard who could shoot rather than play him at the 1 than a guy at the 4 who's more of a big man.
Okay,
Because then that's one
You
less
also need, you
shooter.
need a stretch big there too. You need him with like
a Brook
A
Lopez.
Porzingis.
yeah.
Or like a Porzingis. Even though Porzingis is a fucking fraud.
but he's a stretch
that's
big.
he's a stretch
He
big.
gets the respect on the 3-point line. That's what really matters. And but we were saying this, and you were. I'm not saying you were disagreeing with me, but like when I was saying that he needs 4 shooters to be on a competitive team.
What I was saying was that he could play with another big, because he already does. What I was trying to defend was Ben Simmons and Embiid can work, but they need the pieces around them. Because if you play Ben Simmons at the 1, then you got
Seth Curry.
Seth Curry at the 2, and then you got the 3. Who do they got?
They like kind of I don't.
Thibault? Let's say Thibault.
Yeah.
At the 4 you got Tobias Harris, and at the 5 you got Embiid. I would rather take out Thibault because he's not a great shooter.
Yeah.
You put Ben Simmons at the 4, Tobias at the 3, and then you bring in a guy at the 1 who could shoot, who's a great shooter, like a Seth Curry type player.
I mean, Seth Curry was literally on that team.
What I'm saying, like you get another guy like who's a good shooter, like a Danny Green. They've had him.
They have
Yeah,
They have Danny
no,
Green.
no, no.
Yes,
They
they
have
do.
him?
Okay, I was thinking that he was on
They
the
did
Lakers.
that.
I was thinking he was on
They
the
screwed the
Lakers.
Knicks one game. I remember.
Fuck the Knicks.
Like you get guys like that, but you got to play him a certain way. Like I think Embiid, because Embiid can stretch the floor.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons can. Tobias can. You need 4 other guys. You do have 4 other guys though. But Embiid can space the floor. You were saying how Embiid and Simmons can't work, and I disagree with that. I think it can work, but it's more about the other guys, not about them two.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but like Philly's also in a fucked situation because what was it 2 summers ago they went all in on the 4 max players. They gave Al Horford a max, Embiid a max, Tobias Harris a max, and Ben Simmons a max. Basically 4 players that play 2 positions.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, that was a terrible idea.
Yeah, terrible idea. The Al Horford and Embiid blew my mind. Actually, I wasn't too a big fan.
That
of
doesn't make that. I agree with that. Makes no sense.
Okay, so
because
then they
they're
ship
two-
Al Horford off, and they still have Tobias Harris. So I mean, I do think Tobias Harris was a big problem in that for that team because like I talked about this with Pat in the playoffs, Patty B, and we were talking like we knew Simmons wouldn't do his shit in the fourth quarter. Like we kind of saw it all playoffs. We all expected these types of things. But no one gave criticism to Tobias Harris when he shot I think it was 4 for 20.
Nah, he was so
6.
bad.
Like no one gave him criticism. I think he was a bigger problem for that team. But back to this Embiid and Simmons. I know Embiid can stretch the floor, but when you have a player of Embiid's caliber, I think Embiid has to be the guy. Because Embiid and Simmons have a large skill gap between them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Embiid is like an MVP caliber player. Like
Yeah.
Simmons is like an all-star.
yeah, an all-star, not even all NBA. So when you have a player of that skill gap, it's it almost hurts to force Embiid to play more to his standards. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about now we look at this Westbrook, LeBron, and AD. These are 3 fucking elite players. You know what I'm saying? They're all Westbrook's probably a top 3. I don't know, but he's all right. Top 5 point guard in the league. LeBron, arguably the best player in the league. And then AD, arguably the best big in the league when healthy. But he's a fucking bitch, so that doesn't really work too well. And
Another point I made was that Simmons needs to evolve. No matter what happens in Simmons, wherever he goes, he needs to improve certain aspects of his game.
And his mental health. He's like Simone Biles out there.
oh my god.
Imagine being an Olympic athlete and not. Never mind. I'm not getting into this.
No, I'm just saying.
This could get really political, actually.
No, it has
mental
nothing
health
to do with
is in
politics.
politics.
But
that was to some extent.
no,
I think people want to make everything into politics when it's not.
No, I agree.
But anyways,
we should get
Ben
off this
Simmons.
topic.
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
He needs to be able to create his own mid-range shot.
But
Post
he doesn't
fade. He needs
think
something.
he could do it. Like he doesn't have
He
any
can do
confidence.
it, but he
though. He
can't-
doesn't have any confidence, and he needs to. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up Simone Biles. Like he needs to get his mental health better. Like he thinks he's like he's a bitch because he thinks he's a bitch.
Yeah,
like
no,
that's what it is.
But like,
He has no confidence.
Back to what I was saying about the Simmons thing. If Simmons' game stays the same, like you need four shooters around Ben Simmons if you want to be anywhere close to successful. That's why I thought Simmons at the Warriors, great location.
Yeah.
I love it.
no doubt.
I would love.
But Draymond Green can't be there
Yeah, you can.
with him.
The 4 and 5, they would play together.
No.
No, I think it could work.
It's tough because then you.
Because Draymond is willing to stretch the floor a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not the question. I think the question is more defensively.
Oh, defensively, there's no problem.
No, defensively they're both fine. It's just
They play a dominant center. They play.
it's just they're the same.
Ben Simmons Draymond Green plays the 5 for Team USA. He plays the 5 in their championship runs. He's played the 5.
Yeah.
Like he can do it.
But
and Simmons can match up against some bigs too, bro. He's 6'10".
He could match up probably against every.
Let's not forget Ben Simmons is 6'10", and he's got some fucking. He's like 225 pounds.
Yeah, no, he's a big guy.
He's a big guy. He can match up too.
I don't know how good it would. I don't know if that small. Actually, it probably would work. Saying that the Nets fucking played Blake Griffin, Bruce Brown, KD, and then fucking.
And Ben Simmons is a first team all defensive type player.
Yeah,
like
was he?
I think he might have been.
This year. Do you remember? Was Ben Simmons for?
I think
he was second for defense player of the year this year.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, like dude, he could fucking play the 4 in a small ball lineup, or even the 5 in the small ball lineup. He's 6'10".
They would
He's
have
capable.
a great small ball lineup. But
so
we gotta get back to this Westbrook trade.
No, I mean, well, what do you guys think about? We're talking about Simmons already. So, what do you guys think about Simmons? Like, what are some locations you guys think that would be a good fit for them and would make sense on both ends in terms of like transferring of assets and stuff?
Want me to go first?
Yeah, you go
first.
I think the Washington Wizards. I really do, and I think they are trying to rebuild, but like be successful in a way. And I don't think. I think they're gonna have to trade Bradley Beal for him, but I think they would get probably Tyrese Maxey, maybe even Thibault and Ben Simmons. I don't know, that's a lot, but just get those 3 guys, and now all of a sudden you got Ben Simmons, like Maxey, Thibault. Who they take? They took who they take 15th? I can't.
Fucking.
They not Moses. Yeah, Kispert, a good shooter.
A good pickup.
And so now you got a couple shooters on him. Tyrese Maxey,
Speaking
good shooter.
of role players who
Kuzma.
shoot, Corey Kispert's going to be a good player in the league, I think.
Yeah, and then they have a bunch of assets they could trade and just try to trade like maybe Hachimura. Maybe they trade for a draft pick or something because he's a good player.
I like Hachimura.
Or they trade Kuzma. I don't know because you can't. I mean, they're gonna have to trade one of those guys. And Harrell, one of those guys is gonna be traded.
We're still kind of breaking away and spiraling into a different.
No, this is for Ben Simmons.
No,
though.
yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying Kuzma and then I think Kuzma or Montrezl Harrell or. Yeah, I think one of them or possibly 2 of them will end up at the Nets with a signing trade for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Nets actually rejected both of them for a signing trade with Spencer Dinwiddie, or maybe not rejected but they said they wanted more, which off a signing trade I thought was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you because
that is dumb.
I mean,
that is really
2
dumb.
players for a player that we don't even have rights to right now. But
the Warriors also made an offer. Speaking of the Warriors, they made a big offer. They made the Sixers with Simmons. Remember, 4 first round. Like Philly asked for 4 first round picks, Wiggins and James Wiseman.
That's absurd.
That's a big package. 4 first round picks,
and that's including these 2 lottery picks that was this year.
Probably. Yeah, so I think it was. I think
way too much.
I think the ship's kind of sailed on the Warriors right now because the lottery picks went and the Warriors drafted the way they wanted to draft. So I think that trade might be a little more off the table, but yeah, I would really like to see that trade. It's just tough too. Like I thought the 2 lottery picks and Wiseman and Wiggins were enough. I thought that was a solid haul for fucking.
I would have accepted it
I don't see why not. That's probably the best offer they're gonna get besides a possible Dame trade, which I.
No, but the Sixers offered it.
Oh, the
Sixers offered Ben Simmons, but they wanted 4 first round picks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought no. Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah.
No, the Warriors said no. They said fuck you.
No, yeah, but I think the Warriors would have done it if it was just 2 picks this year.
I don't know. 7 and 12 were pretty high picks.
I think they would have done it.
14.
I think that would have been
14 was it?
Yeah.
I think that trade would have happened if it was
Maybe.
I'm also not an NBA GM, so
Maybe.
But-
But the thing is, though, with that trade, Wiseman to the Sixers, he's probably getting shipped.
Flipped.
He's getting flipped right after that.
yeah,
They're not using him, probably.
Yeah, I don't really see a world where they use him. I mean, they could probably flipped him and fucking Tobias Harris for.
I don't mind Wiseman staying with the Warriors. I think Wiseman's going to be a good player.
I don't think so either, but I think the Warriors would be very fucking scary if they had Ben Simmons. I think that's probably the best fit in the league for him right now.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
they have the
I like
team
that.
I think most people think he needs.
They like Wiggins, though. They don't want to get rid of Wiggins.
I like Wiggins too, kind of. I've regained faith in Wiggins somehow. I don't know.
He's
why.
like he transformed himself into like a very solid role player.
Yeah, and I think he's more of a role player. He's a solid NBA starter. Like I think.
Yeah, like but when I say role player, I mean like he really, really embraces
His
his
role.
3-and-D role,
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
and he excels in that because he's a better shooter than he was coming in.
Yeah,
Well, because when he came in, people expected him to be like a superstar
he was
because he was the
next fucking
unanimous number 1 pick in the draft.
LeBron. He was like the next LeBron. People were fucking saying.
You know, people were giving him high praise. But so where else do we think Ben Simmons? Maybe Portland.
I'm a big believer in Portland. I think.
Cole's not buying the Portland talk. He's not liking it.
So what I
Well,
see.
Dame's not going. He's not leaving.
I think if Dame leaves, though, I think Dame leaving to the Sixers would be a smart idea for him. I think that'd be.
Make sure
He's not talking
I'm
right
not
now.
No, I know you were for a second.
I think Dame to the Sixers would be great. I think I would fucking hate to see it because I have to play the Sixers 4 times a year. But I think that'd be the best location for Dame. And then Simmons, I don't know how Simmons would do in Portland, but I could see Portland fucking starting to kind of like not completely blow it up, but like try going in a different direction because this Dame era is coming to an end quickly. And like we know it.
Well, his career's gonna end, and he's not gonna do anything.
Yes, like I know Dame's.
He's already
loyal guy,
31.
like, Dame's one of the most likable players in the league. Like everyone fucking loves. Like a lot of people really like Dame.
Yeah.
So and I don't think he wants to cross Portland's back by I don't think he wants to, but I think if the right trade would come, I bet the front office would talk to him about it. And if there was a trade offer to somewhere where the front office would accept it, they just want to talk to him about it. I think it would happen. I think it would happen.
No, I think he's willing to leave.
I think if it's in the right spot, I think he's like if he knows he could contend, because Dame and Embiid would be disgusting.
That'd be the best team in the East. Dame, Embiid, Tobias Harris, and then they get Seth. They have a couple role players. They don't lose any. Well, they would have to lose actually a couple people because of this trade.
There's a lot of all the young guys. But
Yeah, actually, I don't know that.
you
Never
see
mind. I take that
Maxey
back
probably
then.
You probably see Thibault going. I fucking love Matisse Thibault. So I don't know why. Beast.
I'm not a big fan of him. I don't know.
I haven't seen him play too much.
I'm a big Matisse Thibault
I
guy.
think he's good, but I think everyone hypes him like a lot. Like
You said
he's
the-
like best
wait.
one of the best defenders in the league.
No, he's not up there.
You said the Wizards?
I said the Wizards because Bradley Beal. I think it makes a lot of sense. Like I think Bradley Beal will probably be shipped by the trade deadline next year, even though he says he wants to stay. But they're not going to be a good team next year as of right now. So I could see them trying to get some good value for it for Bradley Beal, and they can get Ben Simmons and I think Bradley Beal on that team would be very good. Like you got Bradley Beal. Yeah, I mean I don't know who their point guard situation is going to be like.
It might end up being Seth Curry, which I don't know. He's not really a playmaker. He's more of a scoring one. But he was allowed to fill that category because he had Ben Simmons. So that was what played him really well. It's tough, dude. I don't know where these players are gonna end up. I'm kind of hoping for like a Woj bomb to happen like in between this and like we just fucking find out.
Yeah,
I
I want a big.
Yeah,
We need a big trade to happen. I feel like it's gonna be very
big trade. I think there's
another one. I think a Ben Simmons trade and like I want a Ben Simmons trade. And I also want a Dame trade, even if they're not correlated. I think that if that happened, that would be just good for the league, just to mix things up.
If all 3 of those trades happened separately, this would make it one of the craziest off seasons ever. 3 blockbuster trades. That would be absurd.
They would all be
That would
insane.
be absurd.
They're probably all gonna be linked though.
Yeah, I think Ben Simmons and Dame will be linked. Any new news on Woj?
Could be 3 team trades
Yeah.
that get involved.
Wait, we got a Woj bomb right here.
No, we don't.
Sacramento is acquiring Tristan Thompson.
No fucking way.
Woj
Sacramento's
bomb.
winning it. They're winning it.
Darren Fox and Tristan Thompson, best duo in the league. Psych.
Darren Fox, beast, bro.
Psych, I
Good,
lied.
but why did they get? We gotta talk about the draft. I don't know
Yeah,
these
no,
times.
we'll get to that eventually.
But yeah, we're talking Sacramento. I don't know why they got what's his name? They got Not Donovan. Davion Mitchell.
You don't like that?
He's good, but he's just not there.
I think it's a good transition to go into the draft. Any other trades that happened?
I think they need a
Oh,
forward.
Westbrook.
fucking this morning there was a trade.
It was Tristan Thompson trade.
No, it wasn't a big trade, but there was like a
Landry Shamet went to the.
Suns.
that
That
was-
was yesterday.
yeah, that was yesterday.
For Javon Carter.
I was literally just on him.
Oh my god, it wasn't anything crazy.
Either way, I mean, there's nothing crazy. Nothing happened other than the Westbrook trade. I'm gonna recap my 2 cents on that.
We didn't really talk about this much.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good fit. I think that it makes them Bradley gives them more regular season wins, but when playoff time comes around and matchups are a big thing, I don't think that it helps them that much as people might think.
It's fair, but I don't think it's an amazing fit. I think there could have been a better fit. I would have liked to see Lowry and DeRozan go there. I think that would have been great. Even
That would have been
Lowry
dope.
and Buddy
They
Hield.
would be insane.
Lowry and Buddy Hield would have been fun to see there. I don't think it was the best thing they could have got, but I still think they're going to be insane, and I think they're going to get out of the East. I mean, we don't really know what's going to happen yet.
The West.
Yeah, sorry. We don't really know what's going to happen yet, but I could see them getting out. Like I don't know what team could really stop them though. I just
Yeah, the West. I mean,
Warriors.
there's a couple teams that could stop them. Dude, the West is gonna be a lot better next year because Clay's gonna be back.
Yeah.
Steph's gonna be back. Well, Steph's gonna be there.
Yeah, for the full
Warriors
season,
Warriors just upgrade. They got Kuminga, who's a good player in the draft.
Moses Moody.
Who else did they get?
Moses Moody. He's good too.
He's good.
He's
He's more ready now. Too.
They had two good players at the top of the draft
They
this
got
year.
7 and 12.
They got Draymond still there, and then they might.
7 and 14.
They got Wiggins still. The Warriors are gonna be good. The Clippers obviously are still gonna be good. They're still gonna be right in the mix. The Nuggets are gonna get better because Jamal Murray's gonna be there. I think the West is wide open because Jokic is fucking unbelievable. Jamal Murray puts up 25 points a game in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, that could have been a one-time thing. Like that could have been a bubble fluke because
Could have been.
We heard a lot of
Look
things
at the
that it
Heat.
was easier to shoot in the bubble. Like it was like I said because like there was nothing behind. Like and it fucked with their depth perception, made it easier that there was like a wall behind the behind the hoop. I don't know. It was some weird.
Look at the Heat.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
But the trade, Derek Favors, was that the one?
Yes, Derek Favors trade to where'd he go?
That was a salary.
Went to the
dump.
Oklahoma City for a first round pick.
Yeah,
No, they traded him and a first round pick for a second.
Yeah,
round
no,
pick.
yeah.
for a salary dump.
To
It was a salary dump of Derek Favors'
Yeah, my
salary.
bad.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
They traded a first round pick to get rid of his salary.
Yeah, my
So,
bad.
I don't
That's my
think
bad.
that trade is massive, but I think that means the what do you call it? The Jazz are contenders to pick up like a decent free agent again.
No,
They
it's
re-signed Mike Conley,
it's for
probably.
Mike Conley. It's for Mike Conley.
think
So
so?
I guess the
Is
Jazz.
that it? Is that, I don't know.
I mean,
Probably.
that's
I
what
don't know. They need to
Woj
re-sign
said.
Mike
Woj
Conley,
said
right?
it was to, it's to not take as much luxury tax to sign Mike Conley or something like that.
No, yeah, I thought it would be possible that they could sign a free agent, but
I mean, if they decide not to, maybe, but we'll see.
It just, I mean, the West. I don't see like the Clippers haven't proven to me yet. Like, I mean, Kawhi went out in this playoffs, which is so tough to say. I mean, they had their run in the bubble. It got stopped short. I don't know if the Clippers are that good. I used to be very high on the Clippers. I don't really know how much I like their team anymore. Like, I thought
if Kawhi was there this offseason, then we're going to go to the finals. If he was there in this playoffs, I'm saying if he didn't get hurt, they were going to win it all. I thought actually
I didn't think
because
so.
they went to 7 without him.
They went to 7 with the Mavericks too. A very weak Mavericks team.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the next series.
No, I know, but I'm saying like they with a healthy Kawhi.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I thought that if Kawhi was there, I thought they were going to win it all. I like the Clippers a lot. I love Paul George and Kawhi. I think they're a really, really amazing
I
duo.
like them too. I think they got Rondo too. They got
Yeah,
Rondo
they
from
did.
the Hawks for the Will trade.
Jackson was playing good. Reggie Jackson was playing good.
Reggie Jackson had a great playoffs. I'm not in love with their team. Like Ibaka, he got hurt too, which is tough.
Yeah, but Kawhi's staying. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yes,
no, there was talks of him going to the Mavericks, but everything like broke down through there.
I don't think.
That would be the only other spot. Like,
I
because
don't know if there was.
Kawhi to the Knicks.
Was that legit?
no, because you can't
No.
win anywhere else besides the Clippers. Maybe the Mavericks, I would say, would help him, but like the Clippers are his best chance. I mean, you got to think.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Clippers anymore. I couldn't really explain why, but I don't think they're as good anymore. They're aging. Paul George had great playoffs too. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying to think what other teams in the West. I'm sorry.
Suns?
I don't think the
Suns
Suns are gonna be good next year.
Really?
They'll be good. They'll make the playoffs. They'll be good, but
Where's Chris Paul going?
She's saying, but
Staying.
If,
man.
that's- if
He's
they,
not gonna
if,
be
they got,
good.
if they got the same team, they're gonna
Yeah,
be
if
good.
Chris Paul's staying, they're gonna be good still.
I
They're
think
they're a good
they
team.
got. I mean, it's part of the game is whoever can stay the most healthy, and they did stay healthy, and that really did benefit them. So you can't knock them for that, but I think they did get a stroke of luck going their way because going through the Western
Yeah,
Conference
but they were still like a top 2 seed in the West.
regular season.
But
That helps your seating. That helps your
Yeah,
stroke
I know,
of luck.
but
exactly.
regular season doesn't mean that much.
No, but it helps. You said a stroke of luck. It helped them. It
Oh,
helped
Yeah,
them
but
ease their
it was
road.
consistent luck then, because the whole season they played great.
No, but it also helps you the road to in the playoffs.
Oh, I understand
with the
what
luck because it's easier.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying, but
road.
also like you can't knock that they were actually a very, very good team.
No, they are a
Like-
very good team, but
Just because like
I
if those players were healthy, they still could have got to where they got.
I don't.
You don't know what would
I
happen.
think that Lakers series could go either way. I think very easily too. Like I don't know. We know LeBron in the playoffs. We've seen it before.
Never seen him.
Don't know who you're talking about.
All right, let's get it. Come
Let's get
on.
into the draft.
Yeah,
I
let's
really
get
want
it.
to talk about
Who's
the
gonna
draft
be the
'cause
best
that's
player in
what
the
we're all
draft?
waiting for.
Let's
So
get
we
it.
got number 1, Cade Cunningham went to the Pistons. Number 2, Jalen Green to the
Stud.
Rockets.
Stud alert.
Evan Mobley to the Cavs at 3. Scotty Barnes at 4 to the Raptors, which was a controversial pick. A lot of people thought they should take Jalen Suggs, who went 5th to the Magic. Josh Giddey, Kuminga, Wagner, Mitchell, and Zaire Williams round out the top 10. Out of this top 10, I thought the biggest win was Jalen Suggs going to the Magic, following that 4 to 5. I thought he was a lock at 4. That was the biggest win, but at the same time, I thought the biggest L was Franz Wagner going to the same team at number 8. I believe he's very overrated. A lot of people had him projected as a top 10 pick, a top 12, 13 pick, but I thought to go 8 was high for him. I don't rate him that highly. I think he could be a good player, but
Yeah. We don't really know what the
Yeah.
scene is like in the draft.
at
rooms and everything.
at the end of the day, what we say now, like we won't know what's a W or an L until like 3 years from now.
Yeah.
Because any of these players can have a breakout season, and then we say, "Oh, what a pick!" But and then before
and they
the
pull Michael Carter Williams and they suck for the rest of their career.
Or-
after a great
or-
rookie year.
or everyone thinks that they're going to be amazing, and then they fucking suck.
No,
So
yeah.
who knows?
I liked. I think I'm a big fan of the Rockets pick. I think Jalen Green. I think he's the best player in the draft. A lot of people think he's the best player in the draft. Shout out the Rockets jersey. Had to wear it for him, T-Mac. But yeah, I think Jalen.
give me a break.
You got a
Fuck,
fucking problem?
fuck the Rockets, mate.
Who cares about the Rockets? they traded James Harden for nothing.
Draft picks.
What do you mean for nothing?
That's
He
why
went
you
to
like the Rockets so much.
What do you mean? We gave up so fucking
Yeah,
much.
to the Pacers.
No.
they
The Rockets got 4 first-round picks.
yeah, and then
four
the
first-round pick
Karis
swaps.
LeVert went to the Pacers because they're
Karis
the
LeVert
Rockets
was the
are so
biggest-
dumb, man. They don't deserve to be good. They don't deserve to be good
They're
after
idiots.
that.
They're stupid.
They gave up Karis LeVert for what's the guy's name? Kelly Oubre Jr.
I love it.
Just pisses me off. And now they got what's his name? Who's the center on that team? Christian Wood. So good. He's so good. Like
And then
he had a good year because he's the only player
on the
playing.
Pistons, he had a good year on the Pistons, and then he got his money on the Rockets. And then the Rockets were terrible.
Yeah, but he was good because he's the only player on the team.
Who's your favorite pick from the first 10 picks?
Favorite pick? The Hornets. I think the Hornets made the best pick.
Hornets,
10.
Hornets
That
were
was
11th.
First 10. Yeah,
They got Book.
I guess it'd be. I like Jalen Green the best. I mean,
A lot of people are saying the Rockets had the best draft, and I agree with that. Because the Rockets later on they got the
I don't like that guy.
Turkish center apparently who's got some potential, but that's not what I'm talking about. They got Usman Garuba from Real Madrid. Apparently he's a lot of potential. Apparently he's got a lot of potential as a defender.
Yeah,
and they got Josh
as a
Christopher.
football defender.
They got Josh Christopher 24th, which was also a very good pickup from Arizona State. He was a highly rated player coming. He's like a what's his name? Quentin Grimes type player. Like dropped a little bit, but he was like highly rated out of high school, like good scorer. He could do a lot of things. They got him at 24 right before the Knicks picked. So I mean, I thought
they won the draft.
the Rockets had the best draft. I think
I heard
they
a lot of
had 4 first rounders this year, bro.
I heard a lot of people say the Hornets won the draft.
I was gonna say the Hornets won the
I
draft.
heard a lot of people saying the Hornets.
The Hornets got Kai Jones at 19, who the Knicks traded, and they also got
They got
James
Bouknight.
Bouknight at 11. A lot of people like James
Do you
Bouknight.
know the second rounder? Is that on there or no?
Yeah, I got
I mean,
you.
I
I got you. I got it.
Let's go. We got the double set up here.
Second round. They did not have a second-round pick. Oh, they did. Scotty Lewis from Florida.
Oh, I like Scotty Lewis.
He was a good player.
I do like. He was from
He's
Jersey.
really-
Yeah.
Play with Rainey.
Yeah, yes, he did. He was a good player.
So,
I like Scotty Lewis.
so
I mean, not big like, but they got a big man, didn't they? In
Who?
the second round too. I think they. No.
Kai
I know. No. They
Jones.
traded for Mason Plumlee,
Oh,
and
I
then they
forgot
got
about that,
and who did they get a big man or no? Maybe that was it.
I think it's hard to not see the Rockets from me because they had 4 first-round picks, and I like all the picks except for maybe the Turkish center. I'm not crazy about. I don't know enough
He's
about
probably
him.
the best one out
Yeah,
of
I don't know
saying that.
anything about him, so I can't. It's like a
Dude,
wild
he's gonna be
card.
the next Enes Kanter. Let's be real.
That's good if that happens.
That's good.
That's
but
very
at 15, I mean, I don't know if Enes Kanter is.
good. Enes Kanter was a top 5 pick in his fucking day.
Yeah, it's. I'm not
That's
too
just
big
how
on
the
Enes
draft
Kanter.
works though. You
You take a risk on a guy, and like hopefully they pan out.
get like 5 really solid players out of a draft, and then like you get a bunch of role players. Out of the first round. I'm sorry, out of the first round.
You got a couple of wild cards that
Yeah.
can
And then
like.
you got a couple busts.
Yeah. I think probably half the draft is bust. Half the first round. Nah, you
No,
can't really say
half.
bust because it's like half the players are out of the fucking after draft. Or
You
half
can
the players
you
are
can
out
only
of
call a
the
player a
players.
bust if he was drafted high and he completely shit the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like half the players from the draft are out of the league within 3 seasons.
I mean, that's what happens, bro. It's
Like,
not
yeah,
easy.
It goes quick. Like
fucking
that.
hard, yeah.
Where do you think Frank's gonna be?
Actually, gonna be in fucking Shanghai probably next year.
No, I'll be in
Harris.
France.
He's rooming with Joe Harris.
So, who do you guys think was?
I was gonna
Who
talk
do,
about the Knicks
well,
pick.
I thought the biggest L of the draft
We'll get that.
was maybe Josh Primo went 12th to the Spurs. That was a reach in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a reach, but
You
this
gotta
is
trust
also
the
he
Spurs,
was
man.
also the youngest D1 athlete, or maybe not athlete, but basketball player, youngest D1 basketball player in the entire NCAA.
Really.
Yeah, he's
Well, that's
youngest.
only by
You
a
gotta
couple
trust the
days.
Spurs, man.
Yeah.
I don't believe that has anything to do.
You gotta just trust the
why they
Spurs,
picked
though.
He's his fuck, like I was talking, no, like not actually, it's like by a decent bit too. I'm pretty sure. Like he's
I mean, yeah, but what does that have to do with
Dude, the
anything?
Spurs
I
draft
don't know.
picks always pan out. They
think
always
so?
do, man. It's just weird. You just gotta trust the Spurs.
Yeah, no, I believe that if they took because everyone said it was a reach, and if everyone says it's a reach and they reached on him, and like I just have confidence that guy will be good because like the
Their
Spurs,
There's a
development
reason
Spurs.
why they took him.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a
the
reason.
Spurs would reach on that guy.
Their development is
Yeah.
amazing too.
Insane.
Biggest
Confidence.
biggest steal of the first round. I have 2 guys in mind. Quentin Grimes that the Knicks took. No, that's not your guy.
No, wait,
and
I'm
Cam
not-
Thomas, the second guy.
I was waiting for it.
He was the leading scorer in all of NCAA. 23 points per game. One of the 5 highest scoring
Yeah, with, like, names like KD
of all time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nuts. So I'm fucking ecstatic with the pick. I mean,
He's an LSU guard. He's a shooting guard. He's a knockdown shooter.
it's
He's
just
a good
another
defender.
scorer on the Nets. So
Yeah.
we don't plan on playing any defense next year. But
He's good, though. He's
fuck
very
it.
good.
I mean, I'm happy with the pick. I don't really watch college basketball, so I don't really know much about him. But obviously, everything you see on draft night is good. But I'll fucking determine my fucking thoughts after the first 15 games of the regular season.
He's the highest scorer in the NCAA.
No, yeah.
23 points per game.
No, yeah, that's good.
But I also thought Jalen Johnson was a big steal. He was drafted 20th by the Hawks.
I think that was a steal.
Yeah, he was.
The Duke guy.
Yeah, because he was projected top 5 before the year, and he's still like a very
He had a
athletic
bad
player.
year. He
He's-
left the team.
He had a bad year, but again, he's a very athletic player, and he's going to be on the Hawks, which is, they could use a nice athletic, power forward, small forward guy. And
Okay.
it also you think about it, it might seal deal. They might be trading Cam Reddish
Yeah, I heard they were shopping around Cam Reddish.
Why? I like Cam Reddish.
because they don't want to probably pay him, and
They're gonna have to pay Cam Reddish.
Not this
Fuck
year.
it, what has he done to deserve?
no, they just don't
Yeah.
want to. And I think they could save some money to get Son Collins back too if they get rid of him because he's a top 10 pick. They make like around $5 million or something, $4-5 million.
All right.
I like Cam Reddish too. I've always liked
But
Cam Reddish.
yeah, he could get traded for like a second round pick, someone maybe drafted in the second round or who pans out.
I want to
decent.
ask you, how do you think what do you feel about the Knicks draft, especially with all the trades that happened?
I thought they were staying the course. They just played it calmly. I mean, it seemed like they wanted Trey Mann because they were waiting, because Trey Mann was taken at 18, and they didn't really have a plan once that was taken. So they traded out. They traded to next year's future pick with the Hornets.
I like
Future
that.
first rounder.
I like that.
Unprotected.
It is protected. It's so what it is 2021. It's no 2022. It is 1 through 18 protected. 23 is 1 through 16 protected, and 24 is 1 through 15 protected.
So we don't get it if they're top 15.
Yes,
That's fucking
in those
terrible.
years.
I think that's terrible.
but
Because the
if-
Hornets are gonna be a lottery team
wait.
every year.
But if the Hornets want to trade for a guy and they want to trade one of their picks, they can't do it in one of those years unless they make one of the picks unprotected, because you can't trade a pick like you can't trade.
Yeah, you can't trade that protected pick.
Yes,
Yeah,
because those
yeah.
picks, we have one of those picks. They can't trade that
Because
pick.
you don't have a definitive pick from there. Yeah.
So they would have to make one of the picks unprotected, and then they have to trade a pick like
Yeah.
2 years from now. So it makes something weird. So they can make it unprotected possibly if they're doing like, say they're start the year they're like 30 and 30, and then we'll make it unprotected, and then so they could trade their pick 2 years from that. Then
Okay.
it's like kind of like, and then they end up sucking, and then it's just weird. It's
Hopefully it
it's
works
like,
out for us because
I
we
trust
traded-
our GM. I trust
We
our
traded a
GM.
19th overall pick for that. So hopefully,
And they also save money they save around $2.5 million from that pick, which ended up turning into 2 picks. So we drafted 2 picks in the second round, which probably equal out $2.5 million. But
It's always good to get test players out there. You know.
but I really, really like the Quentin Grimes pick. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought very highly of him. He was always a top player coming out of high school. He went to Kansas his first year, transferred to Houston, and had 2 good years at Houston. He's a junior now. I'm not sure. Actually, he might have sat out his sophomore year. I don't know.
Yeah.
If he sat out his sophomore year.
I'm not 100%.
Well, he was third team All American this past year.
Yeah.
He averaged like around a little under 18 points per game, 40% from 3. They say he could score. He's a shot maker. He could score off the dribble. He could score off the catch and shoot. He's a great defender. He's very athletic. I like him. I like him. He
his
could start for us, I think.
No, yeah, I like his release. He has a very high release, which is really good for the NBA because it's hard
He's
to
a
defend
smooth
a high
stroke.
release.
Yeah, no, he's got a good.
No, but it's like like people have those release. Like his release is literally like high. Like it's hard to
Yeah. No,
defend a high release, and
he's got a
It's
very
really nice.
natural
It's really
jumper
nice.
though. Like he's got a very, very natural jumper. He's a smooth shot. I like him a lot actually. I'm very. very high
I
on
think
him.
I think he would be. I think he's gonna be a starting shooting guard. Honestly, I still think Quickly's a backup. He just seems like more of a Lou Will, like a 6-man
spark
guy,
off the bench. Yeah.
just to score off the bench, and he because his defense isn't there, and Tibbs will start a guy with his defense there.
And
If his
Grimes
defense
got
is
it,
there,
yeah. Grimes
if
got
his defense is there, he will start in the beginning of the year.
The
Depending
thing
on
is
who
with
we have.
Grimes, he's like an all-around player. He could do everything on the court. He's a 2-guard who could score and he could defend, and that's what you need out of a 2-guard in the
Yeah.
modern NBA. He can shoot the 3-ball. He can create his own shot. He's a decent playmaker. He's got a good handle because he can create his own shot.
Yeah,
Well,
our playmaking is still we're in big need right now.
well, that's why we want Lonzo Ball because we need a player who could facilitate like him.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with
Cam
that.
Thomas, what do you think?
I mean, bro, like I said, I don't really know shit about college basketball. Just being honest.
Did you have a second-round pick?
What?
Did you have
Yeah,
a?
we had a few second-round picks.
49. I know
And
that.
we had 59, I believe, though.
I
The
mean,
Knicks
it's-
had 2 early first-round, second-round picks.
So Nets
and they had
had
a 58th pick.
at 44 we had Kessler Edwards. Don't know who he is. 49 Marcus Zagorowski, and 59 Raekwon Gray.
Don't know anything about any of those players.
Lakeland wears the center, I believe. I'm not 100%.
I think I saw something about him. I'm not sure. Let's check it out. But yeah, I mean Frank Thomas. What I've heard. Oh shit. We just had a big lag spike there. Hold on.
It's not gonna be on there though.
Yeah, well,
It will.
No, well. It happened when I opened this shit up. Hold on. Alright, well, I'm just gonna exit out. I don't want that to happen. Let her calm down for a little bit.
all right. So we
But I
got.
do like the Frank. Let me just go on a little bit. So I think Frank Thomas will be good. It's just weird because we're gonna have another just all-out scorer. So I don't know how well he'll
Cameron
do.
Thomas.
What?
Cameron Thomas.
What'd I say?
I think he said Frank. Did he?
Did I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know who Frank is.
Frank Ntilikina, the boy, the goat.
Cam Thomas.
All right, you got it. Cam Thomas.
Dude, my dad's peeking his head into the back. You could see him.
What's
Parlay,
up?
what's
Hey, what's up?
No,
We're going right now. Yeah.
Special guest appearance by my dad. So fuck. back to
Cameron Thomas.
Cameron Thomas. All right, I think he's a good scorer. I'm
He's
not
a great
sure
scorer.
how fucking. I don't know how he'll fit in the offense. I don't know if we're gonna need another scorer like that. I probably would have been happy with a guy that could be a fucking defensive stud, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I've heard so many good things about him, as you hear about every draft pick, but yeah, that's about it.
Use him as trade bait, maybe.
Knicks second round.
What about? Oh, yeah.
They had two. They had the 32nd.
Yeah,
right, and they traded it.
And they got an amazing trade. They
traded
traded
34 and 36
for a 32nd pick. They traded back 2 picks, which it's like, what do you mean?
We flipped. We literally made 1 pick into
2 picks.
That we
for
would've had
nothing.
The same options.
Yeah, it was
And we didn't want that guy from. We didn't want a forward. We have Julius Randle's getting 38 minutes. We don't want another forward.
I like Herbert
But
Jones.
he's not going to see the minutes with RJ Barrett playing the 3, and we got Quinn Grimes
like
2.
He's listed as a guard, Herbert Jones, but I think he's like 6'9".
Guard. He was huge.
6'8", 6'9", long defender.
But
very
anyways,
good,
long.
We had the 34th pick. We picked the Lithuanian guy, Rokabas. I can't say his name.
Wasn't the first time.
Yeah, something like that.
Jokubati.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He's a prospect.
He's a prospect. He's not even going to be on the team next year. He's playing in Barcelona next year.
Oh, I like those guys. I like.
And yeah, so he could be like, say he goes off in Barcelona and wins like, I don't know, something
MVP
cool.
or something.
Not MVP, but like something cool.
Wins Champions League.
Wins Champions League,
Plus it's not winning.
and then he goes to Euros and
Goes off, and
Goes
then
off
the
and
Knicks
that-
take him next year instead of him being a top 5 pick. We have him already.
yeah.
And we only had him. We only spent a 2nd round pick on him. So
No, yeah,
It's a good risk.
It's
It's
a good
a-
risk, and we could just trade him. Say, the Wizards like him, and now he's
they give us a
valuable.
late first round pick for him.
I don't
We'll
know,
take it.
something like that.
Bullshit.
But what else? 36th pick. We got the guy that I thought we were gonna take 25 because I know Tibbs likes him a lot. Is McBride.
Miles McBride.
Deuce McBride, they call him.
From
Deuce.
West Virginia. He's a guard.
He's great. He's a great defender. He's like Alfred Payton on steroids.
Yeah, but
That's
Payton's fucking terrible.
But
We got to
this is
get.
what Tibbs likes. He likes the defensive
he
point
likes
guard.
the shit bags.
He's
We're
good.
gonna give him
He's
a lot
a
of
40%
effort.
3-point shooter. I looked at his
No, he's
3-point
good.
percentage.
I
He's
watched
really good. He could start next year. I'm not even joking.
Those clips of
Because
him
Tibbs loves
locking
those
up
guys.
Cade Cunningham in back-to-back possessions.
Yeah.
Made me
I didn't see it. But
very excited.
What was the point total for Kate Cunningham that game?
coming.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now. It's up my ass. How am I supposed to know?
I don't
The
know.
Cunningham
you
is up
naming
his ass.
Players'
No,
contracts.
he did that. Oh yeah, contracts. Yeah, but I don't know Cade Cunningham's
I
number.
don't
Cade
know,
Cunningham's,
he's rough on
overrated.
him, like, I mean, okay, you can
Mhm.
lock up a guy for 2 defensive possessions. The rest of the game, he could be running all over your ass, dropping 40 points.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
why, you can't.
I'm gonna
just
watch.
take
I'm
two-
gonna.
No, I agree with that.
No, we just saw a clip. It was dope.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. you
But it
can't
just
take
shows
two
what he
points.
can do. It just shows what he can do. And with Tibbs telling him like his like magic defensive whatever he has,
Fucking
it helps.
bullshit.
Helps.
Yeah.
But coach of the year, best coach in the league.
Yeah, that's definitely what that means. I don't think Coach of the Year.
Back to back coach of the year. We'll see it.
I don't know. I can't find the stats.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you're not gonna find that like a specific game.
Yeah.
It's not-
I gotta look into
it's
it.
not
Deep
happening.
research.
I don't know. I mean, this draft, I feel like for the Knicks, give me a grade for the Nets and the Knicks.
I'll give I don't really know. I'll give it a B plus.
Okay, that's
We had a decent bit of haul.
Cam Thomas. I feel like himself is just like an A.
Yeah, we had.
And then everyone else brings it down a little bit probably because we don't know who the fuck.
We
they
also
are.
had 4 draft picks, so like we had a lot of draft picks there. There's gonna be some guy, at least 2 guys that are on the end of the bench, at least like, and then 2 guys will play in the G League. They'll get some minutes. Hopefully, one of them can break into the rotation. If one of them breaks into the rotation after having picks from 27 and up, I can't complain. That's basically 4 second rounders. So yeah, I can't complain with the draft.
Okay, fair enough. How about you, Cole?
I'm giving the Knicks a C because I don't know if they did great with the. I mean, they had 19-21. They didn't get to move up and get a great guy that they wanted. So they ended up.
C grade. Are you fucking kidding
I'm
me?
being serious
I'm a
because
little surprised. You seem very excited about like what you're.
Yeah, I'm
not
surprised
gonna lie.
too.
no, because it was an average draft. They wanted to move up. I wanted Book Knight. I wanted Kisper. I wanted Trey Murphy, one of those guys. And
Dude,
they didn't
I
get him.
honestly, I look at Quentin Grimes. I think he's better than those guys. I'm serious.
Okay, I
actually do.
It's hard to say that right now.
But I'm not just saying that because the Knicks took Quentin Grimes. I've actually been very high on him. Like I watch a lot of college basketball. We always did, right? Duke, UNC. Like
Yeah.
we followed it for a while.
Yeah.
I like Quentin Grimes a lot.
Yeah, and then I'm not against Green. I'm very optimistic about all of them.
Yeah.
And I trust them, and I'm fine with them trading out and getting a future first rounder because they could use that for a trade or something. But I just thought it could have been better. They could have got.
You would rather have them package his picks and move up instead of.
I would have wanted I wanted like a Book Knight or something like a Kisper.
Like more of a
or-
starting caliber point guard.
Yeah, I wanted
Okay.
like a
There must-
like a real scoring threat.
But if you look on the flip side, we would have to use assets to trade up. Instead, we actually gain assets and
Yeah.
still got good players.
Maybe
So I'll give us a B.
no, that all right. I
I'll
can
give
say
us a
that. I
B.
can say that.
I feel like from an outside perspective, I was thinking like B, possibly B plus too. Like you think about it, like the way you guys are talking about fucking
Grimes.
yeah. Like you were saying one of the steals of the draft.
I
Like,
think
that's
so,
like
yeah.
that's a big thing.
That's-
Like,
yeah.
like obviously it's tough to tell like
You
what
just
they're
gotta
gonna
wait
be,
till it
but
plays out.
everyone, whatever grade you give anyone now is probably going to be wrong. It has a
Mm.
big chance of being wrong. It's hard to predict how good the players are going to be. But from like
I like
how
him.
you guys see
Yeah.
like what you guys filled the needs you wanted. You got players like you think have potential. I think it sounds like you guys liked it. So
I like it. I like what we did. All we did this year, we got good players and we gained more assets. And I don't think I don't think you can go wrong doing that.
I thought it was an average draft. I didn't think it
Yeah,
was bad.
yeah. I'm not giving us an A plus. I'm giving us a B.
Yeah.
I just don't
I'm
give
fine
us
with
a
that. I'm
C.
fine
I
with
feel like
B.
a C is a failure. Almost.
No, I think C is like an average.
For me, C is
it's
like a bad draft.
we did all right. We did pretty good. We didn't get anything special. We didn't.
For me, if you give
that's
if
why I look at a B.
yeah, me too. That's what I look at.
Yeah,
a B.
but when you a passing grade and the average is a C. I mean, come on.
All right, all right. Fair
He's
point.
not wrong.
Fair point.
I'm putting stats out here, buddy.
Yeah.
You're giving us facts, but I just don't. I don't know. I think Quentin Grimes was a great pick. For that reason alone, and McBride pick was really good.
Yeah.
Gives a B.
Alright.
Let me see who else. When
What are you looking up right now?
I'm looking at this draft board, see if there's anything else that's interesting. I like Jared Butler a lot. He dropped. I would have been happy
Yeah.
if we took him with one of those 32 or 34, 36 picks.
You were even hyped on 25. You were saying maybe.
I love Jared Butler. I thought he
You were
was.
saying him or I think did you say Grimes? I don't know. You were
dude,
saying him or Thomas.
Dude, he was better than Davion Mitchell in the NCAA tournament.
They're saying something about his injury. I don't know what it is. It must be something serious.
If it's something serious, then I understand it completely. What do you guys think about Josh Giddey, 6th overall
Yeah, that's
pick?
another guy who I think was the L.
You think that was an L? A lot of people are high on him.
I'm not a big fan of
He
him.
was an
Can't tell you
outlier.
who
though.
the fuck he is.
Not a big fan of him.
Australian guy.
He's an
Out of
Australian
nowhere.
like guard.
Probably gonna be good.
Could be.
I don't know. He looks like a worse version of Ben Simmons in my opinion.
Oh,
Really?
No,
He's like a 6'8" point guard.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw, like, his
He could
highlights.
shoot though decently. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan of the international players. I think most of the time they do like better than people expect.
Okay.
Especially when they have pro league experience. I mean, not most of the time, but I mean, like Frank, but yeah, it obviously it's not perfect always, but you always see a decent few players from the international leagues doing good. Like that's just how it goes. Kristaps, no, Porzingis did. Where
Yeah, he did.
did he?
He played in Latvia. I don't know if he played in Latvia. I think he played for like I don't know, one of the teams. One of the teams in Spain, I think.
All right, possible.
Okay.
So I'm good with the draft. I want to bring up one more thing. Do you want? to get to
I
baseball?
wanted to dive more into
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
I was gonna say NBA for now. So
stay NBA.
Okay,
I want to
yeah,
do.
you
I want to
go.
dive more into like specific teams and how they stack up post draft.
So
Knicks, obviously, I want to talk about because we got, I think, a starting caliber shooting guard. How do you think our team lines up in the beginning of the season?
you saying same beginning of the season or you saying before
I'm
the
literally gonna ask the same thing.
either or you saying
I want to
before
talk
the
about multiple teams though. Like,
Yeah.
before the because the Monday is the free agency starts. You're saying
what do you
stack
think
up before free agency or stack up before the season?
before the season? Like,
So,
what do you
right,
want to
just
see
right now
happen?
with what do you want to see happen?
What do we based on what we got now,
We need a point
plus potential rumors, potential acquisitions in free agency, potential trades? I want to hear what your thoughts
We
on
need
the
a
Knicks.
point guard. We need
Okay.
a point guard like now. I mean,
You
we
think
can
Gri-
sign D Rose, but like we need
Grimes start for us or no?
Grimes could be a starting shooting guard. But yeah, it's too early yet. I mean, we got summer league starts 8th. I'll be watching every game.
I want to
Summer
watch.
league.
I want to watch Grimes play.
Yeah, it's gonna be
kinda
gr-
fun to watch.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Grimes. You're gonna see that guy Sims we got 58th.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see Jello Ball play in the summer league too.
Jello's playing in the summer league
care less.
for the Hornets,
Yeah.
right?
Care less. Could
I
care
just wanna
less.
see how he's doing.
But
Yeah, his dad's a
Hater over
genius.
here.
what else is?
Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, so summer league. We got Quinn Grimes. You got McBride. You got Sims and some other guys. I'm sure. Like
I mean, Toppin will probably be in the summer league too.
I don't think he will.
A lot of
Kevin
secondary
Knox will be in the
players,
summer league again.
Yeah, Sam, Kevin Knox. Put Frank in
Fucking
there.
4th year in a row.
Oh, Luka Vildoza, he'll be in there too, probably summer league, depending on if
So,
they're still in the Olympics.
The offseason, we really want Lonzo Ball. We've talked about this already. We think he's a perfect fit for offense. Great defender, great facilitator. He could shoot somewhat. He's a capable shooter now.
Yeah.
Compared to when he joined the league, he wasn't.
He's got to get better at driving and finishing, and that's my problem right now.
I like him though.
Nah. Yeah, I got it.
I like him a lot. I think it's gonna be a perfect pickup if we do get him. You were saying you don't know if the Knicks are even that high on him.
Yeah, I mean they were showing no interest in him, maybe because they didn't want to trade for him. So or maybe they wanted to trade something cheap for him. I don't know. It doesn't seem that they're interested in him, but maybe they all of a sudden the Pelicans are big on Kyle Lowry. I'm hearing, and if they get Kyle Lowry, Lonzo's an unrestricted free agent, and he gets to choose where he wants to go. So
Okay.
Yeah. Are you guys want to keep talking about the Knicks? I was gonna say I'll drop my Nets lineup.
yeah, no, let's hear it.
Yeah, let's go.
So I think essentially
Because they're more like complete right now. Like
Knicks are still building,
Knicks,
yeah.
we gotta wait till Monday. We got free agency starting.
So our prime goals going into free agency from the GM, he said, re-signing Bruce Brown, re-signing Blake Griffin. We'll want to see both those guys back. I mean, in the playoffs we saw a lot of small ball, so I don't know if we'll see that in the regular season. Not really too sure who's going to start the big man. We could I think we could very easily start Kyrie, Harden, Bruce Brown, KD, and Blake Griffin. Small ball. That's what we did against the Bucks.
And you gotta start Claxton nowadays and have Sharp off. Not Sharp.
Bruce
Yeah,
Brown.
that's Sharp, right? Was that you got?
What?
Who's your Sharp, right?
Oh,
Devon Sharp. Wait, who's the
the guy we drafted?
who's the guy you drafted?
Javon Carter. They traded for him.
No. Who's the guy you drafted?
Thomas. Fuck.
Cam Thomas.
No. There was a 29th pick. 29th pick.
Dude,
Give me
oh my god, we were just talking about it.
Devon Sharp, I think his name is.
Oh, Deron Sharp.
Deron Sharp.
He's a center. Yeah, I didn't know. I
I
didn't
think
know.
he's a good backup center.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
think you
got-
said the 27th.
Oh yeah, he was
29,
at UNC. You know all about this guy.
No. I haven't watched UNC this year at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he's a center.
yeah, Deron Sharp.
Deron
all right. So yeah, the Sharp. I'm just saying Sharp.
The Sharp.
The Sharp guy. I think he should be. He's a good backup center. You could, you put a draft pick on him and start Claxton and have that guy come off the bench.
We can see it happen, but I mean,
Just have Griffin off the bench. Like
I don't know, but Blake Griffin starting in that team, I'm not a fan. I'd
don't
rather
think
have
he's a
Blake
starter.
Griffin come
I
off
don't
the
think he's
bench.
starting.
Blake Griffin's a great defender.
Bring him off the bench.
Yeah, a good defender can come off the bench. And Claxton's a good defender too. He's probably better than Griffin.
No.
Well, for rim protecting wise.
Why?
He's longer, more athletic. Yeah.
I mean, Claxton got no minutes in the playoffs against Giannis, and Blake Griffin
Well-
played almost.
Well, that's what he's saying. You should change that.
No. Well,
What
maybe.
do you mean you should change
all
that?
right.
That's what Cole's saying.
First off, you can't compare anything to Giannis. No one's guarding Giannis.
I mean, Blake Griffin. We did try Claxton on him. Claxton was useless against Giannis.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we're not talking about
It's
playoffs.
too hard. It's too hard because Giannis is too quick for those guys.
Blake Griffin was the most effective defender.
Yeah, because he's quicker. You have to be quicker
and
because
he's a hard head. He's tough.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He led the league in charges this year.
Beast.
So
So your lineup. That's your lineup. You don't think Cam Thomas gets a start?
no, Cam Thomas is not sorry.
I would like to see
No.
him start at the 3.
no.
Nah, I'm just kidding. There's no room.
You
for
probably
him.
got to put more KD, maybe.
I would start him over Harden when Harden pulls his hammy
All right.
again.
Thanks for wishing injuries upon me.
Nope.
Hey, don't stomp on the Celtics logo, Kyrie. Maybe your ankle won't hurt.
God.
It's the same ankle that he stomped
you guys
on.
gotta be careful. Julius Randle's playing 38 minutes a game.
Hey,
Every fucking superstar's playing 38 minutes a game.
Yeah,
Not in the
man.
regular season.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
yeah.
Harden was playing that much. He was playing a high.
Harden was
amount.
playing that much on one fucking leg.
He was playing 37.
hobbling
before he
around
hurt, I
for
think,
40
or something
minutes.
like that. He was like one of the highest. But
Possible.
yeah.
What about other teams? What about the Lakers? We talk about this again.
Yeah,
Westbrook.
It's just so tough because the free agency is going to be massive for them. It's so hard to line up a team before free agency.
That's
It
true,
really
yeah.
is. So it depends who they get.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna know by next week.
Yeah. I mean, we could do
It's
it.
going to be the main 3 guys, and then they just got to fill the other holes with shooters. That's really what they got to do.
Yeah. I mean,
AD's got to play the 5, in my opinion. I think
He's
AD
never gonna do that.
I think AD should play the 5.
never
he's
gonna
playing
do
the 5.
He hates it. He should play the 5.
never gonna do that.
Why wouldn't he play the 5? I don't
He's
get
never.
it.
He never does it.
He hates it.
He's
Fucking pussy.
he's
Grow some
soft,
balls. Play the 5th.
Soft because it's.
Play the
Play the 5th.
He's
Plead the
scared.
5th.
He's scared of getting injured. That's big men get. He's already injured.
What the fuck does that? You're playing the 4. You're playing the 5. You're playing
I
in
mean,
the
the big man's
paint.
guarding you anyways,
Either
but he
way-
doesn't want the big man. I don't know. I don't know
It's
what
stupid.
it is. I
It's-
really don't know what it
No,
is.
He's fucking soft. That's the thing.
I mean, I guess
Play
on
the
offense
5.
he doesn't want to get rebounds against big. I just
He
don't.
doesn't want to
I don't
fucking
know.
hustle.
I don't know
It's
what it
fucking
is.
soft.
It's.
Where do you guys think Drummond's gonna land? I don't think he's going back to Los Angeles.
No, he's
He'll
out.
probably go to the Cavs. No, I'm kidding.
He's probably out.
Another
Go to the
big man
Knicks.
for the Cavs.
I'll take one of the Knicks.
Maybe we go to the Nets. No, I don't know. Where would
That
he go?
actually wouldn't be a terrible destination for him.
Yeah.
They can use a guy like him.
I'm trying
We'll
to think.
see.
Start him over Blake Griffin
I-
and Blake Griffin off the bench.
I got it. We
Um,
really like the small ball. The Nets really did like it. Steve Nash loved it. I mean, I'm a little scared. D'Antoni's fucking gone. It's gonna be Steve Nash's hands to fucking run the plays. So.
D'Antoni's
Nash.
D'Antoni's a seasoned coach. He's very.
No,
you're
yeah,
ve-
he
you're
wants,
ve-
that's why he wanted to leave. He
That-
wants to be a coach.
Yeah,
no,
that
he
was good
was
for.
basically the head coach for that.
You got him on as an assistant, as he's a very like high end starting coach in the league.
Yeah, he's gonna be a coach. Not
Yeah.
not next year, but the following year he'll be a head coach of some team.
I don't know what. I mean, he could.
I'm trying to think of what
He could have
team.
stayed with the Nets this year if he's not getting a head coaching job this year.
No, I don't think he was gonna get one this year. He just didn't want to coach. He just didn't want to assistant coach. I don't think. I don't think he got a head
Piece of
coaching job.
shit.
Did he? No, he didn't.
No.
Because they don't want to give any white guys any head coaching jobs.
Yeah. Shout out Stephen A. Smith. Racist.
Thanks for everything, Steven.
Yeah.
We love you.
I mean,
let's-
we could reassess the team after the draft too. We could do an
Yeah.
episode after that. We can see
After
what,
free agency.
yeah, we can
it's
see-
it's too hard right now. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Monday's gonna be wild. Get your Woj notifications on
Oh,
Monday.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I
Alright, so-
keep those shits on 24/7.
Seems like NBA. Seems
I,
like
no, I knock them off during like boring times.
seems
Just-
like
I
we're
can't stand this, like-
seems like NBA. I guess that's enough for that for now because we got to wait for free agency. We talked about the draft. Talked about the big trades. So maybe we dive in. Cole, you want to talk about some of the Yankee trades a little bit for a couple minutes?
Oh, Yankees piss me off. Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I'm fucking listening.
A lot of shit happened on trade deadline day, right? Like a fuck ton of
Yeah, I
big.
mean today's the trade deadline, so
Or yesterday, a lot of trades happened.
yeah, a lot of trades happened yesterday. A lot of trades happened today. I mean,
Trey Turner and Max Scherzer both go to the
Scherzer.
Dodgers. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's absolutely
I mean,
unbelievable.
They were favored to win. They're still favored to win, but
They're even more now than Yankees.
I don't know if they're guaranteed to win. I mean,
Well, the thing is with baseball, no one's ever
guaranteed.
to
I
win.
mean,
You can go hot,
Baez
go
went to
cold.
the Mets. He's a good player.
He was on the Cubs.
He was on the Cubs. All the Cubs, they got rid of all their guys from the championship team.
Rizzo's on the Yanks now. Joey Gallo also
Shout out
got
Lizzo.
Lizzo. Joey Gallo also on the Yanks
We
now.
know you're watching Lizzo. We know
They're,
you're
they're
watching.
two lefty hitters. We need lefty hitters in the lineup. We don't really have any, right?
We got yeah, we have no left. We had no left.
Now
we
we
had
have
we
them
had
too.
Brett Gardner and I forget the guy's name. He was like a young guy.
Explain to us the significance of having like lefty hitters.
Well,
in the
especially in
lineup.
Yankee Stadium with the 314 of right field. I mean, those lefties.
short.
We used to have the best lefties. We had to share Jason Giambi back in the day.
Well, that's
We
crazy how MLB stadiums
we
are
had-
all different. So like it matters. That's
yeah,
weird.
We had Nick Swisher, switch hander. We had so many switch hitters. We had so many lefties. This year we had one or two lefties and not taking advantage. I mean, you're pitching the righty every time. There's no reason to put a lefty in ever. And now you got two lefties that can hit a home run, and yeah,
Joey
Yeah,
Gallo
glad-
had 25 home runs this year.
Rizzo's playing like shit, but he could. All you gotta
Yeah,
do is hit a pop up
yeah,
in Yankee Stadium.
Rizzo's having a bad year, but Joey Gallo's having a really good year.
Yeah.
He's having 20. Well, I don't know about his other statistics, but I know he has 25 home runs. The Yankees look better now. What does their lineup look like? Who are they replacing?
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking they got to trade Luke Voigt, but I guess they're keeping Luke Voigt.
Keeping everybody, bro.
I
That's
don't know
crazy how
what's
the Yankees
going
are able
on.
to do that.
Well, they just trade. First off, these guys are on like one. They're not even on like. They're expiring contracts, so they're taking just prospects to
Yeah.
be good. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I think they're gonna have to, because Gallows was a first baseman. He's gonna play outfield, but Rizzo's a first baseman. Voigt's
Who
a first
plays
baseman.
base? Oh, all three of them.
Like no. Gallows gonna play outfield, probably left field, but I don't know what Rizzo's gonna play. Is he
One
gonna
of them's gonna have
DH?
to
I mean, then
One
you
of-
got Stan who never plays. He always DHs.
Well, that's why we got to get these guys because Stan is basically useless. He doesn't play. He's not even on the team.
Yeah,
He plays like 1 out of every
it's
7
so,
games.
It's so weird what's gonna go on with the Yankees, but I don't know. I didn't see what they did today. Did they get a pitcher? Because we needed more pitching, but
We talked about this.
You think
With
it's enough to make a playoff push?
they gotta get to the playoffs. I mean,
They-
it's
they-
like,
they could-
Enough
they
to
could-
make
they-
it- to make, like,
I don't know. I
They
mean,
probably can. I mean, they
should.
can.
They
do,
always
yeah.
should, but
We talked about this with your dad. The problem with the Yankees is not that they don't have any power. All they fucking talk about is fucking launch angle and velocity and shit.
exit velocity.
Exit velocity.
And,
like what's his name? Michael K.
Yeah.
He's like, this is what the Yankees want to do. They want launch angle. They want exit velocity. We're like, okay, Michael K, we can't fucking hit the ball.
Strike out every time. Every time
Playoffs
it's
come around. We
off
talked
speed
about this
pitch.
with your dad. He agrees with 100%. His dad, by the way, is a massive Yankees fan. Watches like almost every game. He was saying that the problem with the Yankees, and I was saying this too. I don't even watch baseball that much, and it's easy. Like the little bit that I do watch, I notice this, especially in the playoffs. If they can't make contact in the like the Yankees go hot or they go cold, and they go cold way more often than they're hot. And when they're cold in the playoffs, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose because you don't have anyone in the lineup that is contact hitters. They're all hitting for power. They're all hitting for the fucking home runs every time.
Yeah.
And when they're not hitting home runs, they don't fucking score runs at all.
No.
So yeah, I mean, I didn't come up with this, but I heard Pat and Benny talking about this one time, and they're like, the Yankees have no fucking scrappy hitters. So
That's exactly
Yeah,
what we're
that's
talking
exactly-
about. Yeah.
LeMahieu is the scrap hitter, but that's about it.
yeah, I mean,
But-
I can imagine you need scrappy guys in your lineup, as in every sport you do. Like you always need a few scrappy.
need
guys on your
balance.
team. Yeah,
You need
can't-
balance.
From what I know, I heard it's a team full of fucking superstars. So that like
It's a team full of superstars, but we don't have any like. LeMahieu's probably the only one who's a high like batting average. Like everyone else is like
Not even this year, but
he's the only guy though.
yeah,
like,
he
that's,
was
like,
batting champ
he's the
last 2
only
years.
guy.
But
Everyone else swings for the fences every fucking at bat. But that's what the Yankees want.
yeah,
That's what Michael K was saying. That's literally what they are looking for,
no, yeah.
and they're hoping that it pays off. In
I
one
don't.
year.
I don't think they're gonna. I'm being honest. I don't even think they're gonna make playoffs this year. I'm just
Yeah,
being
I don't know.
honest.
I don't understand why they would go. Some guy called into the Michael K show when we were talking about it. He was telling him, he's like, dude, we have no scrappy hitters. Exactly what like Pat Venn you're talking about, what we're talking about. Michael K is fucking freaking out on the guy, like as if like what the Yankees are doing is right.
we need launch velocity.
No,
He's
yeah.
talking about these.
No, he
this
wasn't saying that
nonsense.
they're right. He was just saying what it's what it is. Like that's what they're
Okay,
doing.
but it's okay to disagree with what they're doing,
Yeah.
Michael K.
yeah.
Because when you're doing something wrong, it's okay to call them out for it. Just because you're the Yankees announcer doesn't mean you have to defend them to every fucking bit.
Yeah. No.
I mean, he's probably paid to defend them to every bit. To be fair.
Well, he's paid. Well, he's been fucking commentating the game since the '80s. So or the
Maybe
'90s.
90s. I don't know about 80s.
So I mean, he's not an idiot. He knows baseball. You know, I don't understand why. Well, that's just that's just my 2 cents on the Yankees. They're probably not gonna make the playoffs.
I don't think they are. I think the Rays.
The Rays beat us 14-0.
I think the Rays are gonna win the World Series this year.
The Rays beat the Yankees.
Well, they won the series. They won the first 2 games in that series, but
we got shelled.
they won the first 2 games in that
And
series.
Garrett
Yankees never beat the Rays in a series, though.
Yeah, but Garrett Cole was pitching, bro,
But-
and he went 6-0.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. But what I'm saying is, my prediction, it's gonna be the Rays Mets World Series.
Mets?
Rays beat the Mets.
How are the Mets doing?
They're the
How
best
are the
team in the. They're the best team in the NL East right now. They're gonna make the
Listen,
playoffs.
if the Rays win the World Series, bro, Tampa Bay is fucking.
It's gonna be lit.
They win.
It's gonna
They
be
win
lit.
back-to-back Stanley Cups in hockey.
Tampa Bay, they call it down there.
Tom Brady brings the fucking Super Bowl in his first season, and then the Rays win.
And they won. They made the World Series last year. They lost.
No,
but
dude, Tampa Bay's sports is
Tampa
taking
Bay-
over.
Tampa Bay
actually.
is Champa Bay now, baby.
It's Tampa Bay, Champa Bay. What else? That's all right
That's
now.
all.
I mean,
That's
for
about
you
it.
guys that don't know, Nick and Cole both go to. Well, Cole's going to school in Tampa. Nick's going to school right outside of Tampa.
In St. Pete, yeah.
Yeah, these cocksuckers are fucking going to be having a good time down here.
Yeah,
All
the Rays actually
dirty
play.
Jers.
The,
Dirty Jers.
the Rays are right around the corner from where I'm going to school.
Yeah,
Their stadium's fucking shite though.
yeah. I'll probably make an appearance
disgusting.
there
It's really
when they
bad.
play the
How much are
Orioles.
tickets, though?
They're cheap. That's why. They're
Way
cheap.
fucking better than
Yeah.
going to Yankees games. spending
Yeah. No,
$200
100%. I'm just saying, like, infrastructure-wise, the stadium's
Yeah,
literally
I
falling
think they're
apart.
getting a new one. Like
They are
couple
building a new
years.
one. They are building a new one.
Shout out to Sussex County Miners.
They
We
don't.
went to-
You
we went
can't
to
get,
their
that's
ga-
their best advertisement they're gonna get.
I just send this clip to them.
They're
Shout
gonna pay you. Yeah.
Dude, we gotta pay us to fucking
Hey,
talk about you guys.
we'll support you if you pay us. We're bleeping it out.
Shout out to Willie Estrada, the
Willie
fucking
Estrada.
third string
No,
catcher
no,
on the
no,
team.
no.
On the
Backup
Backup.
backup catcher.
I mean, I don't think he's. I don't really know.
I need
AJ
to
was
watch.
saying.
I can't
AJ
deal
was
with
saying
this
how it
shit.
depends on the pitcher.
Yeah, so I believe that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's a beast. We
We love him. He was the only one who fucking talks to us.
Yeah, no.
We love Willie.
So Nick came to the
He
game
talks
with
to us.
us. Last game with
funny.
us.
Yeah,
we
you
went to
guys
the
would
game
be like,
before,
"Yo,
too.
come," and I had a dentist.
Wait, what?
You went to the dentist.
I went to the dentist.
Yeah,
instead of
at
coming
8
to that
o'clock at
game.
night, you went to the dentist, you fucking line sack.
No, I went at like 6. I'll probably
Who
get
the
a game.
fuck goes to the dentist at 6 o'clock?
I have the job. I work all day. Come on, man.
You gotta go at 6 in the morning then.
All right. I think it's getting time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Talking about
nothing
the
else.
Nets. I'm looking for Woj bombs right now.
We got nothing else to talk about. Fucking Tinder notifications are popping up on my phone now. Now you know it's time to fucking leave.
Yeah, that one. All right, thanks for everyone that made it this far. Another hour episode. This is like
Really?
the fifth one in a row, I think.
Yeah.
We're rolling through these. If you made it this far, drop a comment, say what's up. Thanks. Special thanks to Cole for coming on. Great guest. Love talking basketball. It's always super fun.
Very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he knows his Knicks stuff. He knows his NBA stuff, so it's really cool. He's a little bit delusional now because he's a Knicks fan.
Give me a break.
I've been straight this whole podcast. I didn't even say anyone's getting traded to the Knicks. I didn't even say anything.
I'm just fucking
We didn't say
I'm
one
just
word.
busting your balls. But
Speaking of delusional fans,
you better not be
the
looking at
Nets.
me. You better not be looking at me.
No, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Lakers fans, you know.
Yeah, we know. THT, shout out THT. All right, guys, thank you. Peace.
Peace.